This one here is a classic, total classic. Yellow California, American hybrid, total classic, very rare by now, the yellow one. Orange California is a lot more common. And by the way, it wouldn't be a video here without having ticks on the channel. It's in every video, almost every video today. So yeah, Yellow California, I love it. Check out the body. Sörensia Schickendanzi hybrid. And when I say that, I meant Sörensia X Schickendanzi. So it is from a cross between a Sörensia and a Trichocereus Schickendanzi. That's all I know. Probably a good hybrid already. That already had a bit of work done. And yeah, the rest is history. And yeah, I moved it out now. I had it under the time lapse and it opened up straight below Arboricola. So it's possible it pollinated it. Let me show you my shoulder. So I just carried Arboricola out. This is all pollen. This is just pollen of Arboricola. And I was careful not to shake it. But I mean, when you have a plant like Arboricola, it will dump pollen on you. So it could be that it is pollinated, but it's still open. And right now it's 6 p.m. maybe. It's already very late. I should actually be sleeping, but you can't have that with such a flower open. I mean, I knew that this one would stay open maybe for another 2 hours or so. So I gotta get going, gotta get the tripod. I want to collect a little bit of pollen and then we pollinate with Trichocereus validus. It's possible that it already had Arboricola on it, but well, I do not think it, because it would have probably closed by now. When Yellow California is pollinated, they close up very early. So we will pollinate it just to be sure, but with Arboricola flowering, they can cause accidental pollinations, no problemo, all the time. I'm so glad that I'm not selling commercial seeds anymore. Like when I'm selling seeds, I would sell them as, I don't know, maybe Arboricola was involved too, you know, because look at the shoulder. So I carried this thing into the furthest corner of the garden. There it is, and the bees and all go crazy for it already. It's been out a few minutes and it already started. And we would be pollinating them when the neighbor is done with the mowing. But now Yellow California. But first I need to find a working brush and some pollen bags here. Might have to order new ones. So earlier today I was out with Kami and the heat was so bad that Kami like fainted. In the future she's not allowed to go out when it's hot, but it really scared me. I actually need the other tripod. This one's too small. I want to show it from the top, so let me get it again. Okay, this is much better. I brought a bigger tripod here. Let's get started. I would love to film in another part of the garden, but we're doing something about the grass here. I'm currently waiting for my fuel that I ordered to arrive, so we can get the grass short. But I just got notice that the seller has just started shipping it. I mean, I had actually hoped it was there 2 days ago. And it's a big seller. Maybe that's the problem, you know? Sometimes when they are big, they do not have to provide a fast service. So now we're being surrounded by ticks for a little bit longer. It's not good. In every video that I filmed today, somehow a tick came in. Some I only noticed it later, today I think I had 15 ticks that I collected, maybe more. Counting them, like in the morning I found like 5 on Mika alone. It's totally nuts right now. Absolutely insane situation. And I do not want to use like toxins, because it also affects the good life, the good insects. We will have to get it under control with normal means. Think about getting like some animal, livestock, something that can eat a lot of grass, but I would be very worried about them all the time, you know. Every pet that you have is one more pet that you worry about. That's it for me. No matter how many, like, even if it's just something tiny, like a fish. I wouldn't have fish unless it's a big pond. But even these, I would feel terrible when I would lose one. Yeah, this is a great flower. I love it. Let me zoom in. Check out the red spots there. Red spots here on the tip, here on the sepal. Yeah. Tight. I think I have enough pollen. I do not need like huge amounts, but I would love to use it on Validus. Would be good if we maybe can pollinate the Validus with it. I constantly have little insects on me that are flying around in the air. The area here, there's really still a lot of life. Good and bad. Okay. Gotta label it right away, because otherwise I lose track. Yellow Cali. Okay, and I want to pollinate it with Trichocereus validus. I collected some pollen earlier. It was a lot of work, but it eventually gave us some pollen. And I already crossed Yellow California with validus as father, so I want to do that cross as often as I can. It's a good cross. I haven't seen any of the offspring yet, but I'm sure it will be awesome. If it just has the flower of the mother and the body of the father, or something, just something from the father, maybe additional girth, bigger diameter would make quite an impression. Or maybe growing somewhat columnar. You get the idea, right? So yeah, that's the cross. Yellow California crossed with validus, and it's the validus that flowered today. And now we'll put the plant somewhere where it's safe from accidental pollination and all. But overall today, with what Arboricola is doing here, the amount of flowering and pollen production that this thing pushes out, it's insane. Arboricola is always in the most furthest part of the garden, and this year it's particularly bad. Now that we did the time lapse, it's like we opened like the book, like the Necronomicon, spoke the wrong words, and now it's out of control. But yeah, this is great. And let's have a look if the weird mutation is there again. Like some of the petals look a little bit like feathers, and I feel like, yeah, somewhat here. here. I've noticed that on quite a few of these. Yellow California. I think I noticed it on Flying Saucer as well. They have a very particular, very unique petal shape. Okay guys, I want to do a few more reels and shorts. Right now I have like 1 million shorts that I need to upload. It won't end. There's something crawling on it. Let me show you. Hey friend, don't hurt yourself, man. This is dangerous terrain. Yeah, okay, nice. Yellow California, a classic, very similar to Orange California, but a little bit smaller, the flower. You see, this isn't huge, but it's a beautiful flower, and I recommend this hybrid to anyone who just wants something that blows them away once a year. When it flowers, this is the second flower flush, and it's amazing.